What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are going to be going over the entire AMC earnings call, what had happened, what is going to happen going forward, and what essentially does this mean for AMC. All I ask you guys to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the video. Okay, so listening to the entire AMC earnings call, I'm not going to lie, it was a bit boring. It was probably just as boring as the last one, if not more boring than the last one. However, we did beat on earnings, and that really is all that matters. A couple things just from my perspective, from my standpoint. I wish Adam Aaron would have addressed a few things that shareholders really cared about, although it is his job to go over the fundamentals, and essentially the fundamentals only, I guess, at least for the earnings call. So AMC earnings a hit on Wall Street as Ant-Man attracts more moviegoers. This is just the title that they chose to go with. It wasn't really as Ant-Man attracts more moviegoers, it's more so a ton of other things on the side. However, AMC earnings was a hit on Wall Street. Here are the facts that came from the AMC earnings report and the numbers for you guys. So the total revenues grew 21.5% to $954.4 million. Net loss improved by $101.9 million to $235.5 million. Adjusted net loss was $179.7 million compared to an adjusted net loss of $266.3 million. Diluted loss per share was 17 cents compared to diluted loss per share of 33 cents. Adjusted diluted loss per share was 13 cents compared to an adjusted diluted loss per share of 26 cents. Adjusted EBITDA improved by 68.8 million to 7.1 million. Net cash used in operating activities for the quarter was 189.9 million. Non-GAAP operating cash burn for the quarter was $139.4 million compared to $223.9 million, and the available liquidity at March 31st, 2023 was $703.7 million, including $208.1 million of undrawn capacity under the company's revolving credit facility. So AMC beat on revenue. Revenues grew 21.5%. The net loss improved by over 100 million, as well as the adjusted net loss by just around 100 million. The diluted loss grew from a loss of 33 cents to 17 cents, and EBITDA went extremely positive. So AMC killed earnings. However, we did not report a necessarily positive earnings. We are still burning cash. Now, what does this mean for AMC going forward? It's a good thing that we are heading in the right direction. This shows that further down the line, AMC may go cash flow positive and actually strive as a business, which means no bankruptcy. However, they do have to hold on to the track that they are going in, and we're going to talk about what their plan is going forward and what they basically said throughout the earnings call. So cash and cash burns improved across year over year. 47 million people visited AMC in Q1. Food and beverage ahead of 2019 levels, which is a great thing to see. Box office is still lagging, however, behind 2019. Adam Aaron, which did state he thought it would be 5 years to get back. This is year 4, meaning it seems as if he is right on track. Revenue per Patreon's much higher than pre-COVID. Overall cash on hand, 700 million, which we wanted a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. Anticipated cash flow improvement throughout 2023. They reduced debt by $208.5 million debt reduction, which is still, of course, a ways to go. Added 1 new theater and closed 13 bad ones. Popcorn sales sold out initial supply. Popcorn now at 2,600 stores and shipping. Adam Aaron states that sales are quote-unquote brisk. They didn't give exact popcorn numbers, but they expect it to be good, which is completely fine because those wouldn't really show for Q1 anyway. Tape units were quote-unquote vital for AMC. Talk in Hollywood is movies will go to theaters first. There was no legal updates and not much happened with Adam Aaron. Not much he stated about the case or any, of course, legal updates regarding that, regarding short sellers, so on and so forth. So in order to stay safe, we need to burn less cash. We need to make more money, which we are on that line right now. We are trying to reduce debt. However, what has to happen here is in order for AMC to strive for a long time and actually be a good company, right? I'm talking strictly fundamentals aside from the short squeeze, okay? AMC in this lawsuit, this reverse split slash conversion has to end late June, like it's expected to end. Okay, so that has to happen. Hopefully that's not delayed anymore. You guys let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. Now, the treasurer of the state of North Carolina is holding over 1.1 million worth of AMC at an average cost of $18.08. First purchased Q2 of 2021. This is just something to bring to your attention that more people probably have a higher cost average than you, and if not, this just shows that these major funds, these major institutions know that they are going to get out of the woods in the near future, especially if they are still holding a company that is burning cash. Now, on the flip side of things, Ursa Fund Management just took up a massive put position in AMC, 57 million worth of 113.8 thousand call contracts. They also bought $2.8 million worth of calls and 1,000 shares filed today. Of course, most people expected that AMC was going to run up into earnings and then dump after earnings, which is what we called out on the channel because it was scaling up into earnings. We said it was either going to scale up after or leading into it and then selling off. Now, U.S. federal and state officials are assessing the possibility of market manipulation behind big moves in banking share prices in recent days. A source familiar with the matter said on Thursday as the White House voted to monitor short-selling pressures on healthy banks. Now, all of a sudden, U.S. officials are assessing market manipulation just because the banks are doing bad. You know that they have to save their own ass, and now the White House vows to monitor illegal short selling all of a sudden. And finally, American Bankers Association urged the SEC to investigate abusive trading. President and CEO Rob Nichols told Gensler ABA was unalterably opposed to short selling practices that distort markets through manipulation and abuse. Now banks are joining the fight. I'll tell you exactly why banks are joining the fight. They are dying, and now all of a sudden they care that their stock price is getting absolutely obliterated by naked shorts, but they didn't care when they were doing it to AMC, so karma comes right around and bites you in the ass. Now, before we move on to a major bank failure, if you guys want up to 15 free stocks, each valued at $2,000 a stock, hit my link in the top of the description or in the top of comments to download Moomoo and make a deposit. Once you sign up, you guys are going to start earning up to 15 free stocks from there on out. Just to throw it out there, I get the notifications for earnings calls. I got the Apple one yesterday and I got the AMC one this morning, so I don't really have to prep for anything. I just click in my Moomoo notification and I'm right on the earnings call, so that was helpful this morning. Again, this link will be in the top of the description and in the comments down below. Wells Fargo with yet another MMI failure. Money market instrument. Wells Fargo Bank just had a failure, and I called out puts in the Discord right at the top of this. Entered puts. Beautiful thing to see. You guys let me know if you are playing this. These banks just continuously go under, and they are trying to get bailouts from the DTCC, but guess what happens when the DTCC can't bail you out? Well, you don't get a bailout. But not only that, but the DTCC is also underwater. Every single thing is underwater, including the entire United States on the debt. Also, Virtu co-president has sold big 57% stake in the company. Again, karma's coming right around to bite you in the ass. And Binance to list Pepe coin, ticker symbol PEPE, which is another meme coin. It could probably run like SHIB and then get dropped and rug pulled by major institutions. Again, be very, very careful trading these little crypto meme coins. Close out the video. Apparently, COVID-19 is no longer a global health emergency according to the World Health Organization, which honestly I think is just sketchy that they put this out in general, especially after pushing all of the vaccines. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the AMC earnings, and if you want to talk with me on the daily, make sure to join the Discord. The link is under the video and pinned in the top of comments. You can talk one-on-one in there, or you can just talk in the Stock Chalk chat with everybody that are in there. You get stock alerts from Barpot. We post gains and losses and place some DGen bets as well. So again, if that sounds like something you're interested in, it is well worth popping in the Discord. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.